Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new review or first look to one of the products of Games Workshop. This time I want to share with you what you can find in Necromunda Gang War IV. This is the one dedicated to the house counter, but there is more than that inside. So we are going to go through the supplement and I will share with you what's inside. I don't know the details, I just have received it, pending to read it. But it looks quite interesting in my first look. So let's start. So we have at the beginning a part of this house Caldor, and then we have something that is about bionics, skirmish games, exotic beasts, and then we have house brutes. Okay, these are supplements for all the houses and release up to now. Then we have the Dominion campaign, is a campaign rules with new scenarios, and finally we had rules for psychers. So let's go here and make a look. So welcome to the Gang War. So here we have very nice picture of a Cawdor and Ganger. Okay, he's Cottle Scooter. So let's go a little bit faster. So we start with the house Cawdor, and then we will have, as usual, all the profiles to play with the house Cawdor. Okay, and we will have here the cost of all the equipment that you need for them. So this is just basically all the rules to be able to use a Cawdor house in this. Okay, we have so look, the art is really very interesting and very nice. So you have here all the weapon profiles, and then you have here some special things like the bomb delivery rats. So that sounds quite interesting, to be fair. They look very fanatic, and they look really what they have to do, very cultish. We have here also rules for bionics. Okay, and I'm not sure if this is bionics for everybody or just for, I need to read, I don't know if it's for everybody, just for house Cawdor. Then there is some explanation here about skirmish games and additional rules and attributes that you can use. Okay, some more additional thing to add. They also talk about the tournament play. Okay, and they talk about different ways to use Necromunda, right? Different ways. There's resurrection format, the bow scoring, all these type of things. They talk about campaign events. Okay, and they talk about example of rule packs for campaigns. And then here we have this. Yeah, it's interesting because normally they put in between some other additional things, like this thing here, right? This is a new character that is for the Orlok, that is the Slate Merdena. I guess this is more example of what you can have from the campaign. So then they talk about the exotic beasts, and here we have the Shin Bears. Okay. We have the rules there, and then they talk about the house brutes, and there is one for each house released up to now. So we have the Chimerics for the Escher, it's this type of strange creature here. We have the Goliath Zerker, looks like a hyper mutated guy or hyper converted guy. Looks like this have a dark stash, so it's a little bit. I guess is a hyper-musculized type of guy, the form. Then we have the Orlok, have the Cargo Servitor. Okay, they have servitors. Since the Bansar have the Arachni Rig Servo suit. Okay, so since it's a guy with a special suit, and this looks like to be a woman in the picture. And the Cawdor have the Stick Schlamber. Looks like a very medieval. They have a look of the zealots of the Middle Age, something like that. So here we have rules for the brutes, and then they go for the Dominion campaign, and here we go fast. So there is all the rules to run a campaign. You have also how to make experience, advancements, how to treat injuries. So it's very similar what we used to have in the old times. So you have here a very complete guide on campaign rules. Okay, they have the pre-battle and the post-battle. and all different rules to try to balance in case one garm is stronger than the other. So all this type of rules that you will need to run a campaign. Quite detailed, quite extended. They also talk about the territories. Again, and depending on the territories that you are controlling, you have some other benefits. Okay, so it's also quite interesting to see that. Also interesting to see that some territories are dedicated to some houses. So some houses, some territories will only be owned by some houses. Like the one shrine, for example, is only Caldor. Yes, there will be some that are only Escher maybe, or these are only the Lac. Okay, these are only Escher. So you can see only Goliath, only Orlok. So you have territories that are only for some of the Bansar. So you see, and then we have new scenarios here as well. And they are rules for all these new scenarios. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is quite interesting. This is called the Murder Cyborg. I was reading a little bit on top. So it means that there is like a cyber assassin that is in the area, and you have to see how it's going to act during the battle. There is also escort mission that is also looking quite interesting. Fighter down. It looks like you have to go to rescue someone. And yeah, then there is here these rules for this guy that is the Baertuum Arturos. I don't know who is this guy. Okay. He's a Gilder bounty hunter, so right. Then we have also here the Ostrum 88 Sicarum Sea Hound. Because now we are going to have rules as well for Psychers, and here we have the psychic powers. Okay, and they talk about how to use Psychers. We have the skills. Okay. And we have here the different abilities on that. And then I want to know, there is no profile for Psyker, so I guess this is the only Psyker you have up to now, and you have to follow the rules at this moment. Okay. Because there is not rules here for no. Talk about the Psychers in Necromunda, and they only talk about this new Psyker. So I guess they will expand more in future. So another supplement for Necromunda, and if we add all these, there is a lot of material now for Necromunda. It's really a very extensive game, I have to say. So they have released just the basic book, but if you really are into Necromunda, all these expansions will make your game very, very complete, and you will have a lot of different ways to use the Necromunda models. So quite interesting one. I hope you have liked what you see here, and this is all for now. So this is the first look or the review on Gangs War 4 for Necromunda. As I say, there is also a soft cover. We have nice illustrations. Most of this is with this type of sepia colors, or not really sepia, but this black and white, but yeah, so far it's very nicely edited. That's all for now. I hope you have liked this one, and as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye!